Okay.
Ah,
Hello.
stop it.
Well, we're doing a vlog.
Yeah, I know.
So hello. Apologies if the camera work is really fucking terrible, which it will be because I can't actually see. But me and Robin saw Thor: The Dark World for the second time because the selection this week was fucking terrible. And
also nerds.
yes, we're also nerds.
Woohoo.
But Omega was here.
Hi.
Omega, who hates Thor.
I heard Thor.
So here we go. This is our special vlog, Omega versus Thor.
Well, it was very well shot. It was very pretty, and it was, very well done. So I like that. But I don't like Thor. I mean, he doesn't have much characterization. Like Iron Man, he's got foibles and quirks and stuff and personality. Thor's just like, I'm an archetype. Look at my hammer. It's huge.
He's so pretty.
Yeah, but that doesn't make him more of a character.
Why?
So we saw Christopher Eccleston not speaking much English, and I guess he was alright.
He was. I think he was trying to destroy Greenwich because he's annoyed that the North, gets shat on by the South of England.
Yes. I kind of liked how in the beginning, basically everyone in Asgard's like, so, you're burning a human, huh? How's that going? I liked it. Everyone knew Thor's business. Actually, I would have liked the movie if it didn't involve Thor at all. Like, all his friends running around who, like, we are brave people who have comics written about us, but we'll only have a few lines. Yes, I would have liked to see a movie about them.
You mean like the Warriors 3 and Sif and all?
Yeah. I like Natalie Portman. She's okay. I really like her in V for Vendetta, but, and she brought that stereotypical, I'm an American, here's me being snotty as the king of Asgard and stuff, so that was that. They were after another magical MacGuffin, because comic books just can't run out of them. But I like Loki, and I was very pleased, but I don't like him in that Tumblr fangirl kind of way. I like Loki because, I like him better than Thor anyway, because traditionally, he's the trickster god, He's clever, he's small, he's wiry, master of illusions. And basically, Thor and Odin are like, oh, we're strong, look at our might and muscle and honor and muscles again. Ah, you suck, Loki, you'll never be king because you suck.
Christopher Hemsworth the muscles.
Yeah, Odin was kind of a douche. Okay, I know that Loki's technically a villain, but Odin was a real douche to him. Like, you can totally see that simmering, this is how I got that way kind of quality. And I empathize with him because I empathize with the clever one. Like you always have in superhero movies, all these big brutes striding around. Like, Superman's like, I was born this way. I'm gonna wreck Metropolis, New York. And that's why I like Iron Man, because he's like, well, at least I'm smart and rich. That's why I like the Hulk, kind of, because when he's not the Hulk, he's smart and a doctor. Batman I'm kind of on the fence about, because he's rich, that's true, so he is kind of like the 1%, but he did get everything that he got as being Batman through effort and brain, so you can't knock that. But I like that Loki gets it in the end. He got his way, that made me happy.
Well, Superman is technically smarter than Batman.
I don't care, because I don't like Superman. Like, Batman's got, like, a thing going on, He's got his life. And Superman's just kind of like, well, I'll just cruise around the galaxy, lifting pickup trucks. Oh wait, where's Lois Lane? I don't know.
I really wish that you were behind the driver, because then I could be all like, oh, this is so easy. This way I'm like, ah!
Well, you don't have to, you can put it right there.
In the middle.
You can get all of our reactions,
yeah,
instead of like me
all
up in my
the
face.
entire journey.
So I can't watch this, it'll just be like my big old horrible face.
I have double-sided sticky tape in the car somewhere.
Yeah.
No. We're partway through the journey.
I liked her friend Darcy. She was kind of cool and quirky.
Ugh, Darcy's just a manic pixie dream girl.
I don't
Except,
care.
Not center of attention.
As a bit character, she works.
Yeah.
Because isn't the bad thing about the manic pixie dream girl is she's always just the answer to the leading guy's problems. But she was an ancillary character. She was a supporting character, and I think that's the perfect place for a trope like that. Ahaha. So what else do I think about life? So we got extra bits that are supposed to mean something to me, but they don't because I'm not a comic book nerd.
Guardians of the Galaxy!
Whatever. There's a raccoon involved. That's all I know. I think, isn't David Tennant involved somehow?
No, David Tennant's not in Guardians.
Why did I think that?
Zara, tell me this. If there are 6 Infinity Gems, how do you make a gauntlet out of it? Surely you only have 5 fingers.
There's supposed to be 5 Infinity Gems, but there might... Oh wait, this...
Maybe...
I thought there was 5. There was like 1 in each knuckle, and then there was 1... well, there's 1 also in the center of the center of the back. So you can have 6, I suppose. I always thought there was 5, though. I will defer to them being right, though, since they're the ones doing... They're actually Marvel doing the thing.
But, I mean, that's the... I think that, you know, back in the day, you know, you could just have Superman striding around and being like a lawful good kind of douche all the time, and Captain America and stuff like that. But I like superheroes that could be the person who lives next door to me, or the person I'm standing behind in line in the 7-Eleven. You know, that's cool. Like, that's why I like, you know, the bit characters.
Or somebody you could run into on the tube.
Right. You know? What?
Because Robin said that he likes superheroes when they can go, you can run into them on the tube.
There's a part where Thor takes a subway.
No, he takes a tube.
Takes the tube. He really takes the subway.
It's on Charing Cross.
And at Charing Cross.
I've been there.
So have I.
I've not. But
So.
yeah, I mean, it was better than not. Well, it was more amusing than the Avengers. I like there was more of an arc, you know. But I really liked the videography. Like, I liked, you know, everything looked very pretty. I like Idris Elba because he's good in everything he does. Basically, there's nothing he can't do.
I want him to play Blade.
That'd be pretty cool, actually. I could get in line for that.
Did you notice just how... I don't want to nitpick, but did you notice just how much this movie followed the formula of equilibrium, disequilibrium, equilibrium, big disequilibrium, equilibrium again?
Yeah, and you know what? I had flashbacks to Superman, you know, with the gravity drill at the end, and that big, huge, honking phallus sticking up out of Greenwich. And then everything was dying, and then we were fine. And I was
What
like,
the fuck shape are the penises that you've seen?
It was
shaped like a cross.
It was because it didn't have the top bit.
It did.
You couldn't crucify it. Well, you could, but they're really tall.
Well, the T-shaped cross, there has been archaeological evidence to suggest that the T-shape is actually a more traditional form of old school form of cross, as done in Roman times, and the Christian cross is not quite historically accurate.
Yeah, but what do the Drow know about the cross?
This is true.
Was it like one lone missionary 5,000 years ago, before Christ even, it doesn't matter, like falls through one of the gravity wells into the dark world and like proselytizes to the Drow?
It's wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Exactly. That's what this movie needed, the TARDIS.
Well, Christopher Eccleston, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Odin's father was played by the guy who played Vincent van Gogh in Doctor Who with Matt Smith.
Yeah. Well.
Although he was putting an American accent on for some reason, which is really weird considering it's Tony fucking Curran, who is he's either Scottish or Irish. He always plays one or the other.
And the guy from the IT crowd, he was in that, and I liked that. That was funny.
Yeah.
I'd watch a movie just about him. See, that's the part that interests me, you know? I mean, when I used to run World of Darkness tabletops, I ran one entire game that was just, you know, people living their mortal lives around, you know, supernatural happenings. They never were the supernaturals, the vampires, the werewolves, but they had their lives in between. I think that's pretty cool.
Wait, whenever you say IT crowd, you mean the British one or the American one?
The British one, because I watch it on Netflix, you know.
The American one is exactly the same carbon copy, except they replaced a white guy with a black guy.
But I like those
I mean, it's
actors,
script.
they're fun.
For script, it's funny. It's exactly the same.
I thought Richard Ideal was I don't know his surname, but he would make a really good doctor. I thought he was in both. The Moss, the black guy from the, I thought he was in.
Moss is in both. He's the one recurring actor.
Yeah.
The only other real difference is they got a non-Irish guy to play the Irish guy, and they got a black guy to play the boss instead of a white guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I like the British one, because then if I say that I've seen the American one instead, my father-in-law will go, oh, how could this happen?
I would love if they've got Richard Iadiide if to play the Doctor at some point. He'd be great.
Richard Iaiao.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's an odd name.
Iaiaiai.
But okay, from our vlog, which I something I forgot to mention last time.
You put the camera on yourself.
No.
Well, it's almost like looking out the back window.
Dominoes.
Oh, look at the front right now. Okay, one of the issues I had with the film that I only remembered now that I watched it again, the fucking hypocrisy. Because in the first Thor, Loki's big crime is trying to create peace with the Jotuns by destroying Jotunheim.
Jotunheim.
You're destroying the ice giants.
You speak a Germanic language.
There, destroying them all. But then, yet in this film, they're all like,
Destroying the cars too.
my grandfather, my father King Bor created peace with the Dark Elves by killing them all, as though that was like, that's awesome. So Odin, you lost every fucking excuse of being pissed off at Loki for the events of Thor 1, except for the one where he attempted to sort of maybe get you killed by accident, but not really. And all the stuff he did in the Avengers, going to Earth, fucking around with humans, making them worship you. You did that as well. It's like Loki is totally your son.
I wouldn't point this forward anymore. People will work out where we're going. Point it again.
Hi. So now they'll work out where we've been.
Oh, here's a question. What way did you take it for Loki's mother in the cell? Was that Loki making an illusion of his mother to try to chatter his angst, or did she make an illusion of herself and go down?
No, that was her, because remember that she used it again with what's-her-face?
Yeah, but
The girl.
it could be read either way. I like to think Loki's just going crazy and creating figures in his head for the voices.
No, I'm with the Omega. That was his mother.
Okay. Which?
Yeah,
Hello.
she was kind of like, I'm not mad, Loki, I'm just disappointed.
I'm Rennie Russo.
I have randomly been able to suddenly develop sword skills.
Well, I mean, I think, like, if you, like, are an Asgardian, you start with, like, 1 or 2 dots in sword skills anyway.
No, but she was pathetic with a sword in first one.
Oh. Well, maybe, like, Odin was like, we can't have this. Dear.
But okay, we will call that the end of it, and see you later for a more stationary vlog in a while.
Bye.
Bye.